Hey, this is IndigoMusic.com. I'm Rohit, and it's time for yet another edition of Xperience Sessions. And joining me right now is an independent artist from our very own town. I've got Royalle with me. Hi, Royalle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing well too. Thank you for having me.
Now, you've come up with a new single. It's called Deluded Delilah. We'll talk about that in a bit. But I want to know about your journey in music. When did it all begin? Where did you start? And how's it going so far?
I started singing classes when I was really young, 5 or 6 years old, and I really got into Western music because of my mom. Like she introduced Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey to me. And then eventually I joined one of the biggest choirs in India, shout out to Stopgap's Choral Ensemble.
Okay.
And I trained under Alfred D'Souza. And with his guidance, I really, really learned I went towards more of an opera journey. And since then, I have always wanted to do something of my own with music, and I was able to do that. And over a period of time, I was just writing and composing and putting things together, and I was finally able to do this project. So yeah, that's how it's come about.
Right. And speaking about your project, it's called Deluded Delilah. Tell me more about it. What is it all about and why the name?
The ground she stood on broke under her. Oh, Delilah, Delilah, deluded Delilah. There's so much that you need to see.
So, Deluded Delilah is kind of like, if you look at it as a story, it's about this character, Delilah. And I don't know if you've been on social media this last few years, Delulu is a Silulu is
Yeah.
something that's
Yeah.
been. So, I kind of took that concept and, went ahead with how we're in like such a weird state currently as people, and we're supposed to like just pretend everything is fine.
Okay.
So, this character is going through life pretending that everything is fine, but actually, it's not okay at all. So it's just like, trying to figure stuff out and trying to have your head, be level-headed at a time when things are really not that great. So yeah, it's kind of like a satire, kind of an oxymoron because the music is very jaunty and like very musically and fun and whimsical.
Yeah.
But the lyrics are actually really rooted in reality. So I kind of wanted to have those two elements come together and blend. Yeah.
Fantastic. When it comes to your inspiration in the music industry, who do you say is that one person who's inspired you?
As of now, really, I'm like kind of going with it, but in the sense of like lyricism, I
Yeah.
think I really like Whitney Houston. I
Mm.
really like Taylor Swift with her lyricism, especially with Evermore albums. Very poetic element. I really, really am inspired by that. But when it comes to more of the musical style, I have been incredibly enamored by Hamilton. I'm pretty sure everybody has
Yeah.
been. So really, really intrigued by that kind of style where you're adding elements that are not usually seen in a particular genre. And yeah, and the biggest guy who has ever done that is probably Freddie Mercury. So
Yeah.
that's off to him
Yeah.
always. Yeah.
The showman that he was and is still is. People still sing at some of the concerts their songs, and it's just amazing.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
me
the
about
same.
what's in store in the near future. 2025 has just begun, almost a month in, and what's in store for 2025? What are you up to? And can we expect a single, an EP? What's happening?
I really hope so. So I've been working with this other friend of mine who also is a really cool artist,
Okay.
and yeah, we have some tracks in store, and I've already had a lot of things written down, and I've always thought, oh, I want to put this out there. So I hope I get the time to go to the studio or like put them out, and I hope it works. I hope
Absolutely.
2025 is
Absolutely.
yeah.
And we are looking forward to having more tracks from you, Royal. And thank you so much for connecting. All the best with your future releases. And we'll connect soon once you release another single.
Of course, thank you so much for having me. This is incredible.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.